Today, we're gonna make a shot that's gonna be, it's actually not that good, but it's got Campari in it, so you know how that works for me.
Yeah.
Secondly, we're gonna find out what's on my floor. Thirdly,
we're gonna drink it.
Want to skip ads without hurting my inner child? Head over to patreon.com/CMC and help fund the show.
Welcome to Sunday Night Shooters. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. With me, Ian Andrews, and we're gonna make a shot because it's Sunday Night Shooters.
It's got Derrick's favorite alcohol in it. It's Campari.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
I'm back. So it's gonna be called the Hellish Soar.
Right? S-O-A-R.
Submitted by Ivan.
Not S-O-R-E.
Equal parts of Sambuca versus Campari. Two things. Speaking of the question of the
Do I
day,
even need to do this? If it's equal parts?
if you want to be accurate.
Yeah, okay.
One of the questions of the day was what things don't go well together at some point, either last week or this week or something.
Are you guessing Sambuca and Campari?
I don't know. I feel like it doesn't go together.
We'll find out really fast.
So you got black licorice candied flavors with the gut-wrenching flavor of a bitter Campari. Campari,
Well,
if
this
you're
is kind
into,
of sweet. This is a liquor, so it's kind of sweet.
we're gonna need some salt in this bitch, but that went bad. So, if you're used to cocktail bitters, these are non-potable bitters.
Spoon or something? I can give me a straw.
What?
Give me one of those black straw.
What are you, racist?
Yep. I like the blacks.
So, this is a bitter. Non-potable bitter means I could sell them, you could buy them. You don't have to be 18 usually, and it's.
No, that's not gonna work.
But it's a bittering agent. You really just fucking pour it.
Fuck it.
Because it's a small bittering agent. If you were to buy this in a large bottle of alcohol, you'd have something known as Campari. Campari is a cocktail bitter. It's in a bottle form. 750 ml worth of bitters. It's for people who love bittered.
And it's not the only one. There's a
digestif?
Verno, there's a lot of other
The
bitters
Amaro
out
is
there.
and I can deal with Amaro a lot better than Campari. I don't really know why.
5 to 10 drops of...
That's nothing. We're using Cholula instead of Tabasco. You can use Tabasco. I like Cholula better, but that wasn't exactly why we picked it. Oh, I see some more maple syrup over there on my foosball table. The fact is, I don't know where our Tabasco is, and we have 2 of them, so they're missing.
And I couldn't find it either, so...
Right. So
this does not mix well, but that's
it's
okay.
probably not supposed to.
It's a shooter. Who cares?
This is not meant to be good. This is another one of those.
The stuff is just sitting on top, and
like somebody threw up in your drink.
Yeah, it looks like a hematoma.
I'm gonna make a hematoma right in my face.
All right, hematoma it up.
All right.
Hellish Soar.
Oh yeah. I made sure that went down really fast. Oh, you know what?
The Campari's potent in there.
That's one way of putting it.
The Sambuca plays in the back end a little bit.
The Sambuca is trying to save it, but I feel like it's actually trying to claw itself back up my esophagus.
Yeah. I mean, that's a man's shot, I guess you could say.
My face hasn't curled back to normal yet. I'm still waiting on that.
Yeah, you got a pucker about you.
Yeah,
it's like right here. I can see it.
Yeah,
it's like you don't want to loosen up.
Yeah, I think it's ruined my face.
It's like your sphincter. The sphincter of your face is puckered.
I don't know how old this is, but I really want to put it in my mouth.
It's seltzer. It's good for you.
It's good for me. It's water.
Exactly. It's a shot.
You know what that does? It spreads around your mouth.
Yep. You're welcome.
It's not the heat. There's no heat in here.
There's no lot of
Tabasco would probably... Here's the thing. Tabasco's kind of got the hotter flavor
Maybe
to
we
it.
could have brought the habanero down here. That probably would have worked. I don't know.
I mean, you could...
The Campari is just really bitter. I mean,
you could use Hellfire. Right, I don't remember where we put that. I'm kind of getting a little bit of a buzz on. You could use a Hellfire bitter.
Now,
I feel it in my stomach, though. Like, I think... You know what it is? I'm not feeling the heat because I swallowed it.
And the stomach's feeling it.
Yeah. Because my stomach is a little like... What did you just do to me? And you do some crazy things to me, and this is a good one.
I think the Sambuca is slightly masking the Campari bitterness because there's some sweetness.
Really?
Yeah, because there's some sweetness in the Sambuca.
Yeah,
Right.
black licorice.
Yeah. And the Campari is a lot more bitter than I got from that shot.
So when you did that, it was bitterer.
Yeah, it was much more bitter.
Extra more bitterer!
Way to go, camper.
Yeah. Hey! Just because we're both bald and have glasses doesn't make us the same person.
And you're passionate about bitters.
I'm so much more popular.
Are you?
I have no idea.
You're so much more popular that you get recognized as him?
Well, it can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
Cocktails.
That's a funny Tales of the Cocktail story. He was in an elevator. He got recognized as some bitters expert.
Yeah.
Who he's not.
No.
Not that you're not a bitters expert.
No, I am.
You're not that guy.
No.
I mean, he's a
I didn't
scientific.
put in the scientist type approach to this. That did not happen.
It was fun. I wasn't there, but I heard the story.
You weren't there?
No, but I went to the bitters seminar that Camper hosted.
We were going in two different directions because we were taking the elevator. We were on the elevator that was least road traveled. It's like a Frost story.
Yeah.
Like we took the elevator that was least traveled because it got us to a room faster.
The other one was really busy.
It was always busy.
Yeah.
So I guess a good question is, how long have you been stuck? Question of the day, by the way.
Elevator?
Not in the elevator, waiting for them.
Oh Jesus,
dude! I have been to so many hotels
I'd rather
for
just climb the fucking
conferences.
stairs. To be
I
honest.
have.
I don't
Did
care if
tell
I'm
you the
carrying
story
two
where I
big
did that?
suitcases. I'll go up 20 flights. I don't really care.
One time we waited so long. Me and my boss went down all the stairs. It wasn't that far. We were only like 9 floors up, right? But you know what's funny? You get dizzy. Like when you're
If you go fast, yeah.
Yeah, so we ran all down the stairs, and then when we came out at the bottom, we were in the fucking kitchen. Like people walking around cooking.
And they're looking at you like, what are you doing here?
I didn't look. We just kept straight eyes. We just kept walking like with a purpose. So like, we feel like we got there and we did something. That's weird. But how long have you sat at an elevator? I swear it's been at least 5 to 10 minutes. And in some, like, what the fuck were we? It was at a Microsoft. Oh, it was in New York. We went to Microsoft at the MTC, and no, it wasn't there. I don't remember where it was. It was in a hotel.
I don't know what you're talking about, do you?
No, it was for a conference. And it was in a hotel that has the buttons.
Yeah.
MTC does this, but have you ever seen these elevators where you put in the button for the floor you're on, and it just comes whenever it's ready? So you type like 36, and it will go B, and it will point over, and you look over, and there's elevator B, and you sit there waiting, and elevator B comes up, and it's your turn. And when you get in, there's no buttons.
Huh.
You go in, and it's like, I know where you're going, because you told me.
I have not seen that.
So if 10 people pick different floors, it'll show all the 10 numbers, and everybody's sitting there, and it'll go off on the first, the next. It could go 1, 8, 15, 22, 35.
So you pick where you're going to go, and then you pick the elevator that tells you that it's going there.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it should be more optimal. No.
I would think so.
It would take forever.
Yeah.
The algorithm's all broken. So, what's on Derrick's floor today? We've got
dice.
I got some Dungeons and Dragons dice. I got some Magic Gathering. Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna play Dungeons and Dragons?
Maybe.
Do I get to be a dragon?
What do you want to be? Do you want to be a DM or do you want to be a player?
How many other people do you know who play D&D?
One of the bartenders at San Fran was talking about this. He wanted to try his hand at DMing, but he wanted to get a game together.
Oh, I've only DM'd really, so
I know.
I could totally play a game.
D30, D20, D6,
Dude,
D10,
I would-
D8, D10, D20.
Seriously?
D12, dodecahedron.
Second question of the day. Do you ever have one of those days, and I might have asked this, but it happens to me a lot recently, where you see some menial job, like working, and I don't mean if you guys work at these, I'm sorry, but like where you go to like McDonald's and you see like the shift manager and like, I would fucking die to do that right now, as opposed to my real job. Just guys, I could be brain dead.
And more.
Fucking go in. I can go home and do my own shit. I don't have to think. I don't have to get calls. I don't have to get emails. None of that shit happens.
You don't have to have nice things because you can't afford them.
Well, there's that. You're only thinking of the other side. What else is on my floor? I've got Shiner FM 966.
That's one of the few beer reviews we actually did.
Oh!
So you got some Tippy Cow orange cream. Is this empty or is Jen?
That might probably be empty. I got a message from one of our fans.
I'm guessing Jen.
This can't be any good. I got some Madeira wine. That's probably been way too long.
Oh, there's actually still some left in here.
I've got an empty bottle of Campari. Awesome stuff. I highly suggest you get some
That's
Campari.
good coffee liquor.
I have on my floor
Guava berry rum, Kalambu.
Kalambu. Yes, I got some Kalambu. I got some flags that you use
You
for
actually have a
garnish
bunch of this stuff,
picks
don't
that
you?
have like, yeah.
Didn't they send you a ton?
You want any? I have the football shaker.
Oh, you have the best tequila ever.
I go, we're on my floor. Right next to my. Did I ever show you this? My it's a cocktail shaker.
I've seen it, but I've never seen it used. Oh, that's nice.
I don't use it because I can't sell it.
It looks like a lot of work, actually.
You know what? I tried to sell them. They were like, well, if you want to buy like $100,000 worth of them, I'm like, dude, come on, seriously, it's a football shaker.
Yeah, right.
I'm not spending a lot of money on. They wanted me to buy like massive.
Come on.
Dude, you're right. It is. It's an awesome. This for a football player.
That would be cool.
It would be really like a great.
It's a novelty though. It's not like
it works and it does chill things, but it's a little bit of work.
Moonshine.
I like it.
Did we review this?
No, we gotta review that. Sorry, my bad.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's gonna happen. I get shit on the floor. I have to review. It's pretty crazy. So that, my friends, is what's on Derrick for today.
That's being right there. Oh,
grenade! Remember how much we searched for these? We were trying to.
We did not have to really search.
Well, we walked
they were everywhere.
No, but I remember we were walking. It was something we were doing for a while before we found them. We didn't know where they were. We just kept walking, and then all of a sudden we're like, oh, there it is. But we saw people walking. You were drunk or tired or one of the two.
I was tired.
But we were walking forever going, where did they get those? We could have probably asked somebody. Instead, we just kept walking.
I think they had one on every block. We just passed a few of them.
Yeah, but there's a specific place that's supposed to sell them.
Fair enough.
The other ones are satellite.
That was on Bourbon Street, New Orleans.
Yeah. You should totally go to Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Third question of the day, have you ever played Dungeons & Dragons?
There you go. Yeah. And if so, what's your favorite character? Were you a DM or a player?
I was always DM, but you know what?
Yeah, you were. You're a good DM.
I like, I always had fun creating the campaigns.
Luke DM'd a couple times.
Yeah, that was different. I don't normally get it. You know what I found out when playing D&D? When you're a DM, things are actually pretty, I mean, it's hard to manage everything and keep it in line, but at the same time, when you flip to the other side, it actually turns out to be very challenging to be a player because you don't know the answers. Like, when you're a dungeon master,
the DM knows.
And this is nerdy, but if you guys are 10 minutes in and you're still watching, you're with me.
You're already committed.
Right, so you can't leave now. Fuck you guys. When you're a DM, you know all the answers for everything, so like you're just like, dude, the key is in the goddamn corner. Why are you looking in the corner? Why aren't you paying? There's a chest right there. You just asked, right?
And you can't tell the players this. You got to guide them there somehow.
Exactly. But when you're the player and you're in a room, you're like, okay, you're in a room and you're like, you can't breathe anymore. You're dying. And you're like, okay, how long do I have? Not very long. Now you have to come up with these creative solutions, but you don't know the answer.
Like maybe leave the room. That'd be my first guess.
But sometimes, and I've been the DM and I've made very simple solutions like just leave the room and people don't think of it, right? So they're like, oh, just I want to cast magic missile into the darkness, and you know whatever it is, and then at the end of the day, it's the stupid shit. Then you're like, why don't they just say the simplest thing? But it's a completely different type of game. And if you guys are like, oh my god, that's for Satan worshippers and demons. No, it has nothing to do with that.
You don't understand.
Right, and you should totally, before you die, on your bucket list, you should play Dungeons & Dragons.
I think the moral of the story is don't knock something until you've tried it.
Right, because you might find out it's actually pretty dang awesome.
Not what you thought it was.
There's probably alcohol in there.
Yeah, I know.
I can see it.
Oh,
we should totally drink that.
That's what I was thinking.
That's pretty good stuff.
You thought it was empty.
It's the best $15 you're ever going to spend. I like how you're going to put it in the crud ball cap.
Let's see how much is in there.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be an awesome lead-in. Am I going to drink this too?
That is good.
There's a lot in there.
Jen's fucking yelling at us.
My God, what are you doing?
It's like, you guys are idiots.
But it is recorded, so there's that.
GMs hate you.
All right. Time for... Oh, yeah, we're going to be done.
We're done.
AustineDrinks.com. I totally forgot we're doing a show. You can go to Austin Drinks and get your shot glasses. We did a shot this episode? I don't even remember.
We did.
I don't know where they went.
Boom.
There they are. So if you want your shot glasses, you can go to AustineDrinks.com. You can also get the ones with the line around them.
Yeah. It was funny. I saw a commercial for Shiner. They were on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
I would open that right now, but there's been 10
Let's
episodes.
Not do that.
No, it's not a bad idea.
That would be
we reviewed this. You can go.
You know what?
Find
You know who would do that?
Me.
Doug.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, Doug, it would open up the minute I brought it out.
I know, right?
So maybe the end of this episode, we did a Shiner review, didn't we?
We did.
Okay, so I'll put that at the end of the video. God, I hope I remember to do that. That's it! We're done! Austin Drinks, everyday drinkers, we're teaching you how to drink! It's really easy to drink.
It's really easy to drink.
Which is good. There's still some in here.
See how easy that was?
You're right.
Way to prove a point.
I was not inhibited from drinking.
You weren't. That went down easy.